Lalo Schifrin, the Grammy-winning composer of Mission Impossible and film scores including Cool Hand Luke, Dirty Harry, and Bullet, died Thursday of complications from pneumonia. He was 93. That's Dirty Harry theme playing. Just lower that a little. I hope I don't get a YouTube strike. The Argentine musician was among the first to apply a broad range of musical ideas to film and TV scores, from jazz and rock to more modern and complex techniques of orchestral writing. His heyday was the 60s and 70s when he produced several film and TV scores that are now regarded as classics. In November 2018, Schifrin became only the third composer in the history of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences to receive an honorary Oscar. Clint Eastwood, for whom Schifrin composed 8 scores, made the presentation in recognition of his unique musical style, compositional integrity, and influential contributions to the art of film scoring. That's the Amityville Horror right there. That's also him. Keep that going. Actress Kathy Bates said his work cannot be easily labeled. Is what he creates jazz? Is it classical, contemporary, popular? The answer is yes, it is all of those things. Lalo is a true Renaissance man. A performer at the piano, a painter with notes, a conductor and composer who has scored some of the most memorable films of the past half century. Schifrin was nominated 6 times for Oscars, including scores for The Cool Hand Luke, The Fox, Voyage of the Damned, The Amityville Horror, and The Sting 2, plus a Best Song nomination for The Competition from 1980. The Mission Impossible theme. Let's hear that Mission Impossible theme. I don't know what that is. There you go. The Mission Impossible theme earned him 2 of his 5 Grammy Awards and 3 of his 4 Emmy nominations that brought him lasting fame, not only for the 60s TV series, but for its use throughout the 8 Tom Cruise Mission Impossible films that began in 1996. Asked about that theme, written for Bruce Geller's widely praised 1966-73 spy series starring Peter Graves, Martin Landau, and Barbara Bain, Schifrin once said, "I wanted a little humor, lightness, a theme that wouldn't take itself too seriously." And I'm just going to skip around. The composer went on to pen a jazz waltz for Geller's Private Eye series Mannix and Medical Center, Starsky and Hutch, and Petrocelli. That's Roller Coaster. That's good. That's Roller Coaster. That's a movie from 1977 with George Segal. Schifrin was born June 21st, 1932 in Buenos Aires, son of the concertmaster of the Buenos Aires Philharmonic. He studied piano and, while attending the city's National University during the 40s, paid to smuggle American jazz records into the country. They had been forbidden by Juan Perón's authoritarian regime. He studied composition with Juan Carlos Paz, and while at the Paris Conservatory beginning in 1952 with French composer Olivier Messiaen. His daytime classical studies and nighttime performances in Paris jazz clubs helped to solidify his theory that the walls between classical and jazz were artificial and should be torn down. He signed with Verve Records in 1962. He won his first Grammy for The Cat in 1965. He moved to TV and films in 1963. He wrote music for the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Just a long career in films like The Cincinnati Kid, Cool Hand Luke, and Bullet. Coogan's Bluff, Dirty Harry, Magnum Force, Sudden Impact, The Deadpool. Bruce Lee actually requested him for his film Enter the Dragon. Brett Ratner, he hired him as the composer for his trio of Rush Hour comedies. He provided a fun carnival ambiance for the film Roller Coaster. Sam Peckinpah's last film, The Ostman Weekend, 1983. We'll miss you. Rest in peace, sir.